First thing is, why are you winding yourself up and then having time to unwind yourself? What is the point of winding yourself up and then unwinding? Well, as a human being, because the physical body has certain limits of what it can do and cannot do, maybe sometimes you need rest. But why do you think it is downtime? It's part of the maintenance for the next course of action, all right? So, this unwinding business has become very popular. Everybody is talking about unwinding, detoxing and whatever. First of all, why are you so toxic and then you want to detox yourself? You are eating wrong, you're thinking wrong, your emotions are wrong and you toxed up and now you want to detox. You wind yourself up and then you want to unwind. Winding yourself up is a crime and unwinding, now amount of time and energy it takes to unwind. And how do you unwind? I know what are all the methods to unwind people are using. No, you don't have to wind yourself up or unwind. This is why I'm saying why a purpose is important is, if your purpose is really burning in your heart, activity is not burdensome. Activity will never be burdensome. You will know the joy of action because it's not burdensome. It's always, you're looking for an opportunity. You're not looking for an opportunity to rest, you're looking for an opportunity to be on. And when use the word on, let's understand this. You're alive, that means you're on. You're off means you know what it means. No, we don't want that to happen right away. So, life is about being on. A time will come to go off. After that you can't switch on again, it's done. So when it's on, never think of on and off, it's on and off. Because life is about being on. Let me remind you, all of you, many of you thinking, how much should I do, how much should I not do? See, these questions will come up only if you don't have a purpose to fulfill. A purpose which is larger than yourself, if you don't have it in your heart, then always the calculations of what should I do, what should I not do. There is a saying in Kannada, "Hena bidru egal kodalvante." Even when somebody is dead, 4 people have to carry. In that, 3 people will be taking the load, one guy will be just pretending to go and not really giving his shoulder. So, he thinks he's smart. No, he's not smart, he's stupid, he's missing out the whole experience of life. So there is no such thing as on and off, you're on. When you're exhausted, you'll anyway fall down and you will get up when you're rejuvenated, all right? So, don't plan all these unwinding plans. When you're exhausted, you fall dead and you come awake again, okay? That's how life should be.
Namaskaram, Sadhguru. There's a video which is going around in social media, distorting the meaning of what you spoke about Krishna, and many people are falling for it and saying negative things about you. And it has happened before also. Why is that people are not able to see through such acts again and again?
Yes, somebody brought this Leela video from the program Leela. The program Leela was conducted because of our profound appreciation and devotion for Krishna as the most playful and fantastic, colorful manifestation of yoga. Well, this is an intimate program of 8 days, many things have been said. They take a video and mischievously edit it and make it look like some sacrilegious thing has been said. Their idea of sacrilege is this: I'm talking about Krishna and Yashoda, who is his foster mother. And I say, initially though she was there as a mother, after some time she becomes her lover. Their idea of lover means going to bed with somebody. They don't understand that Krishna is love. There is nobody who cannot be his lover. Everybody can be there only as his lover, no other way. Fortunately, their idea of a lover is sexuality and they're feeling offended about it. Some are genuinely offended, I'm sorry for them. But others are mischievous, they're making up these things, they know why they edited the movie, the video like that. It's an intentional, mischievous edit. So for those who are genuinely admirers and lovers of Krishna, I'm using that word again for you, if you are, you can be rest assured that I will not say something against him or anybody for that matter. Krishna, there is no other way to approach him than as a lover. So when she realizes the child that she is possessive about and so enamored with, she realizes slowly as he grows what is his quality. She knows the only way she can engage with him is to be in love with him. Yes, to be in love with somebody. Actually, even physical lovers, when they really love, there will be no sexuality between them, they will be just there. Just holding hands and sitting is all that matters, it'll become like that. So even among them, where they came together because of bodily push, even they become like that. Here is an embodiment of love. How can anybody be without being his lover? Everybody, his mother, grandmother, friends, man, woman, child, cows, everybody loves him because that's the only way they can be. If you love somebody, you are his lover. If you don't understand that, I'm very sorry. Those of you who've been hurt, genuinely believing I've said something against that, I'm sorry, please correct yourself, it's not so. But those of you who are doing it mischievously, what can I do for you? At least when it comes to Krishna, bring some love into your heart. Don't go about with this mischief and these hate campaigns that you run all the time.
Right from my childhood, I have made many trips, many places, wild and wonderful places. I have to say that Kailash, in terms of its possibility and the immensity of qualities, I have never seen anything like that till now. If there is some physical form in this existence that could be nearest what we refer to as Shiva, this is it. When people set off on pilgrimages in the past in India, a pilgrimage means the entire village or the town worship that man who is living because he is taking a step from which there may be no turning back. When they go on a pilgrimage, there was not even an intention of coming back. If they come back, it was considered a miracle because without any kind of modern amenities, I want you to imagine yourself going through these mountains without your down jacket, your hi-fi boots and so many things, barefoot, walking maybe with a woolen rug. It would be a different game altogether. Completely different game. Nobody believed that they will come back, but still people went, not one or two, thousands of them. For Kailash, in the last 12,000-year history, there is a 12,000-year history that every year, without a single year's break, pilgrims from India have been going to Kailash walking, 12,000 years. Even in the most severe weather, some years, in spite of that, there has not been a break. The stream of pilgrims have been coming. This year there was a threat, but it's kind of cleared up now. So, for these pilgrims, I want you to imagine from Chennai or Coimbatore, you set off walking to Kailash. You don't have a map, you don't have a GPS, nobody to tell you exactly where it is, but you're going. I want you to understand what kind of fire should be burning in their heart. What kind of fire should be burning in a man's heart to leave everything that he knows, all the comforts, everything that matters to him, and go away somewhere, not knowing whether he will come back or not. It doesn't matter. Today we have conveniences, we have comforts, but don't miss the significance. I want you to walk like how they walked 1,000 years ago. With what kind of fire they must have walked, putting their life at stake, putting everything that they valued in their life at stake, okay? Not knowing what'll happen to them, just going. When people went about chanting Shiva and walked from the southern tip of India to somewhere here, they were not trying to follow a religion. There was no religion for them. They were religionless people. They had no distinction between, oh, this is my kind of belief versus your kind of belief. They just saw the sand as a tool to hang on to. If you use the tool effectively, it'll do wonders to you. They never saw it as a religion. It's only later on, when competition came, the entire thing got projected as yours versus mine. There was no such thing. India is a religionless land, there never was a religion, okay? Spiritual process means this, it's not about how you look for somebody, how you are within yourself, because this is the quality of your life. If you sit here, how beautiful a life are you within yourself? Nobody can see this, nobody need to clap their hands for this, nobody need to give you a prize for this, nobody need to give you a job for this, nobody is going to even pay attention to this. But this is worthwhile, that you are a beautiful life. It is truly worthwhile that if you sit here, you are a beautiful life within yourself. This is the most worthwhile thing. If this doesn't happen, how will you ever taste life? All that's happening is just psychological drama of your own thoughts and emotions endlessly to make this happen for yourself. You must walk with the same spirit and fire as the pilgrims, right from ancient times, have done. Then you will know something which is not just the colors of life, but that which is the basis. Like to Kailash, from the place where you walk, it's literally like you're walking on the body of Shiva, a being of his proportions. In many ways, has laid himself down, walked upon. Why Kailash is held as the abode of Shiva is not because he's sitting on top of the mountain, because everything that he knew, he stored in this mountain. What that mountain represents and what it is capable of is so immense. Your ability to make use of it, I don't believe you can. It takes a lot of knowledge and capability. But you cannot miss the immensity of it. Nobody can miss the immensity of it if they go with the right sense of openness. You don't have to believe anything. Belief will only disturb things. Belief will lead to imagination. But staying open, what it means is unprejudiced mind. Unprejudiced mind means from here on, you should not identify with anything. Simply, you must go.
People are talking about
They not only love people around them, they love God these days. Now, if you sincerely look at it, all this is just plain survival. You see, you have needs to fulfill. Even if you love somebody, you have needs to fulfill, isn't it? Physical, emotional, psychological, financial, social, so many needs to fulfill you have. To fulfill these needs, I love you is always a good mantra. On a certain day, Sadhguru went to the park. In the park, on one of the stone benches, a pretty woman was sitting. He went and settled down on the same bench. After a few minutes, he moved closer to her. She moved little away. Few more minutes, again he moved little closer. She moved little away. Now she's at the end of the bench. Now he again moved little closer. Now the only option is she has to either get up and leave or do something else. So she pushed him away. Then Sadhguru waited for a few minutes. Sun was just setting, At evening twilight, you can say many things. He went down on his knees and told her, I love you. I love you like I have never loved anybody in my life. This twilight zone, if it is in the middle of the afternoon, nobody would believe you. The sun is setting. A woman is always a fool for love, she melted. She melted. Things happen between them. Then it's nearing 8 o'clock. Shankaran Pillai got up in a hurry. Said, I need to go. She said, what, you're going? You said you love me. As far as she is concerned, the moment he uttered the word, I love you, they have become one. He said, no, I need to go, my wife is waiting, 8 o'clock I have to feed her. So I love you is like that, open sesame. You know the story? So, to get what you want to get, this is a good mantra. As long as you have needs within you, it doesn't arise, love doesn't arise, please see. Because wherever you go, you have to fulfill your needs. Needs are there. So the whole effort of yoga, in yoga, we never talk about love. Not because there is no value to it, simply because if you try, it will not come. If you transcend your needs, you will naturally become loving. If you have no needs of your own, you will be capable of enormous love, When you have needs of your own, you will pretend to be loving, but all that you're trying to do is, fulfill your needs. People whom you claim to love, please see, there is an arrangement. It's a mutual benefit scheme. You give me this, I'll give you that. But if you don't give me this, I won't give you that. Isn't it so? Just try and see things that you're supposed to be offering to people, just withhold it for some time and see what will happen to love affairs. There are needs to fulfill. Now, I'm not trying to make your life ugly, paint your life ugly. There are needs to fulfill and you're fulfilling it, it's an arrangement, it's fine. There is a beauty to that also. People are willing to fulfill each other's needs. But don't call it a love affair and miss love affairs. Now, if you label something as love, then the true thing will never happen. You say, right now I have a good arrangement, but someday I want to experience love also. Keep it open, don't destroy it by calling this and that, by
names which are not true.
If something in you became quieter, clearer, or maybe even more restless after this video, then it was already worth it. Let us know what you felt, tell us your city, and if you can, subscribe and send it to someone who would appreciate this too. These little actions help the message go further. Thank you, Big Hug, and see you in the next video.